Coming to you live from the rinks in Hauppauge, you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LA Sports Network. Final matchup of the night. I'm Ryan Brannigan, by the way, with our cameraman Paul. Get you ready for the final matchup of 3 tonight. This one from the freshman division, featuring Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red with a 10-2-1 record coming in, and Ward Melville with a 4-9 record coming in. Only 8 skaters. Or, it looks like there's 10 now for Smithtown Hauppauge, freshman red. 11 on the other side of the ice for Ward Melville, who have the puck in the offensive zone, going to work. Puck behind the net. Try to play it out to the point, and it is received by Kazarick. TJ Kazarick fires it into the zone. Out to plate, goaltender for Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red, Sean Wolgemuth. Here they are going the other way with Trevino. Trevino across, one-timer, just missed. There's Jake Hayes who had to go at it. Here's Lee now on the far wall. Able to get it out to Eilenberger. Or pardon me, that's Waldner. Waldner tried to backhand one through. Was blocked off by a couple of Bulls, and out comes Smithtown Hauppauge. Streaking down the ice, Drew Trevino. He's in, couldn't get a shot away. Good defensive play made by Matthew Braun. And now firing it to the blue line, but now that was Waldner. Skated in further by Kirscher. Behind the net is Kirscher. Gets around the defender Braun, out in front and covered by the Ward Melville netminder, Ethan Schneider. Faceoff coming to the left of the Ward Melville netminder Schneider. One in the offensive zone, point shot blocked. Puck loose on the far circle. Gather it in. Here comes the shot from Christian Krickow. The pass actually across, and a blocker save made by Schneider. Good shot coming from Ackerman. Ackerman back on it, poked in further by Basil. Out for the shot from Krickow that goes wide. Kept in by Basil. But now Harms comes away with it. Taken back by Ackerman. Ackerman to Basil. Costa nearly had it taken away from him by Shaponik, but the Bulls still able to come the other way. It's Christian Krickow. Putting it down low, comes back up top in the slot for off the skate of Ackerman. It's Krickow, the shot, he scores! Christian Krickow opens the scoring, and the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls jump out to the early 1-0 lead. There's him walking into the slot, letting it rip. Good shot there from Krickow, he scores. Puck briefly into the zone, comes back out. Christian Krickow, that's his 10th of the year. Now, 2 goals clear of the next highest goal scorer on his team. Here's Waldner the other way, 1-on-1. Waldner can try to backhand one on. It's knocked away. Good defensive play made by Dylan DeBow. Long shot sticked away by netminder Wolgemuth. On the stick now of Dylan Pardini. And a good move through center by Jake Hayes. Jake Hayes trying to cut in, but a good defensive effort by Eilenberger breaks it up for Ward Melville. Now here comes Kazarick. TJ Kazarick in his zone, takes the shot, it goes up and over. Kazarick back on the puck, sends it back to Eilenberger. Ahead for Shaponik. Into the zone goes Shaponik and the puck. Sent back down low by Knuth. on the stick of Pardini. Pardini avoiding Lee. And backhanding one off the boards to the winger up top. Good pass. Now comes onto the stick of Buscarino. Ryan Buscarino moves in, slows down. Passes one to Trevino, trying to go back to Buscarino, and shot partially blocked before it got on goal to Schneider. Played to the near wall and taken back by the goal scorer, Christian Krickow, who fires in. Rings around the boards to the near side. Played up for Szczepanik. Harms had it, and now fired down out of the zone by TJ Kaczmarek. On the stick of Logan Kirscher. Played now for Ackerman. They're onside, back for Krickow. Krickow shot deflected wide off the stick of Ackerman out in front. Collision on the far wall. Gets put back down low. Over 5 minutes gone by here in the first period, 1-0. Smithtown Hauppauge have the early lead. Put out in front, nobody home. Unable to clear it out was Chaz Monica. It's Krickow to Ackerman across. Monica's stick got in the way, but the shot comes well high and over the net from Kirscher. Ackerman playing it to himself. Knocked off his stick. Long shot from Basil goes wide. And now chipping it out of the zone are the Ward Melville Patriots. Pass ahead goes off the stick of Szczepanik. Harms playing it back to Szczepanik. Szczepanik goes off his stick. Basil plays it away from him. Krickow helps it move along onto the stick of Costa, who gets it over to Ackerman for the shot, blocked by Braun. Ackerman back on it. Sharp angle shot denied by Schneider. Monica trying to move it from in front of the net, ends up becoming a turnover. That goes off the side of the net. And Donnarumma try to bank it out of the zone. And it comes on the stick of Harms, who chips it out. Hayes recollects for the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Now Hayes up the ice. Got around Harms, got around Kaczmarek. Kaczmarek, though, at the last moment took it back. Great defensive play. And recovery from TJ Kaczmarek. Tries to get it out of the zone, goes off the skate of Hayes, and now they get it out. It's Pardini. Poked away from him. Here comes Waldner with Knuth. Waldner, sharp angle, takes the shot, denied by Wolgemuth. Well out of his crease to make that stop. Kaczmarek holds in on the far blue line. Pushes it toward the goal. It was partially blocked and now regathered in behind the net by Dylan DeBow. Played ahead for Trevino. Moves in, knocked off his stick. Lee pokes it out back into center. Back for the captain, Pardini. Dylan Pardini. Played it ahead, Eilenberger. Backhanding it up the boards. Now Kaczmarek. Moving in 1-on-2, TJ Kaczmarek cuts in and lost a good poke check from Dylan DeBow. Broke it up and out of the zone it goes. On the stick of Eilenberger. Try to flip it into the zone. Waldner now gets it into the offensive zone for Ward Melville with about 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go here in the first period. 1-0 Smithtown Hauppauge. Freshman Red have the lead. I'll call them Red Bulls. Why not? Here's Trevino. 3-on-2 over the blue line. Joined by Buscarino and Hayes. Trevino unable to get around Kaczmarek. Good defensive play by TJ Kaczmarek. And he chips it to center. Pokes back into the offensive zone. Bulls need to touch up. They do now. Kaczmarek off the wall, hoping for Palomara. And he's unable to get him. And instead it's taken back by Joey Costa. Costa, nice move. Costa shoots in us. Did it go off the post? I'm not quite sure. Paul, you see that one? Paul's too busy running that camera like a champ. Here is Ackerman. Off the neutral zone turnover. Drags, unable to get a shot off, but puck conveniently comes right on the stick of Christian Krickow, who circles, shoots, and a blocker save made by Schneider. Falling to the ice was Monica. Here is Ackerman up top. Ackerman wrist shot, blockered away by Schneider. Comes to the near corner. And now on to the stick of number 17. That is Jace Harms. Goes down for an icing. Paul showing me the Rangers pulled one out tonight. 4-3 in regulation. Huge win for the Rangers. Now will the Smithtown Bulls, who don the Rangers blue and red colors, as well as jersey scheme. Really everything, the entire kit. Borrowing a soccer term there is reminiscent of the New York Rangers. If they get a win. Basile fires a shot. It's blocked. Ackerman had it, at least for a moment. Now it's knocked off his stick. Played back to Basile. Basile loads the cannon, fires, and it goes wide. On the stick now at Kirscher. Kirscher flips it down. Received by Ackerman in the far corner. Brings it around the net to the near side, Ackerman. Ackerman played it back to someone. Eventually, Basile picks up the loose puck, but it's poked out of the zone by Palomaro. Or Palomaro, my apologies. And here's Kirscher streaking up the near side. Kirscher avoiding the check from Braun. Kirscher on his backhand. Whips around the net, put it out in front, and Krikow did not get a clean shot away. And the puck frozen with fours. 3 fours on the board here in the first period, 1-0. Smithtown Hauppauge, the lone goal of the game. Costa picking up an assist on the goal. And so for Costa, his 5th assist of the year, his 7th point. Let's go along with a pair of goals. Emerging from the corner and playing it back to Pardini. Shot blocked by Knuth. Regathered in by Trevino. Trevino, backhand sauce, and that nearly connected. But ultimately it is Ward Melville who emerged with the puck. Knuth tries to send in. Comes on to the stick of DeBow, plays it around to his defensive partner. That being Jake Hayes. Ward Melville player goes down. Eilenberger pinching in at the point. Played it by him. He'll go all the way down, and that's going to be an icing against Smithtown Hauppauge. 3:57 to go here in the first period. Still just the 1 goal up on the board. Now take a look at the standings. Smithtown Hauppauge, freshman red, currently occupies 2nd place, 3 points behind East Islip, who are 12-1. Smithtown Hauppauge, freshman red, 10-2-1. On the year for Ward Melville, they're in 11th at the 4-9 record, 8 points, 2 behind 10th place Southampton, 5 behind 9th place Northport Huntington. Here's Hayes going around, gets around Eilenberger, joined by Trevino. Hayes blocks the pass across, blocked by Eilenberger. Great recovery from Eilenberger there to break up. Pass out in front would have been a wide open Trevino. In the slot. Bulls, though, they keep it in the zone. Down low, it's Hayes. Hayes shot blocked on the stick now of Lee. Lee can't clear. Held in by the Bulls. Try to force it to the front of the net. Kirscher tries to play it through. It eventually does get to Hayes, who one-hands it on goal. It's sticked away by Schneider. Hayes for the shot from Buscarino goes wide. Trevino picks it up on the far side. Back to Kirscher. Kirscher the drive and a save made with the left pad by Schneider. Trevino try to go back to the point again. Eventually he gets there. Moving in Kirscher. Shot comes and another pad save made by Schneider. Rebound. Eventually finds its way back to Pardini. Pardini wraps it around the wall. Comes out the other side for Trevino. Gets it over to Pardini. Pardini wrist shot blocked by Knuth and fired out of the zone by Eilenberger. It will be an icing against Ward Melville, but they really needed to change one way or the other with 2:15 to go in the first period. Going back to the standings, Smithtown Hauppauge freshman blue. Call it the brother team of Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red. Occupy the final playoff spot in the freshman division that has plenty of games left on the schedule. Plenty of time for teams to trade places. Pass out in front, they score! What a pass and what a goal! And Smithtown Hauppauge have doubled their lead. They are up 2-0. Here it is again. It's going to be Ackerman who buries it off a great feed from below the goal line. Two nothing the score with exactly 2 minutes left in the first period. Ackerman from Christian Krickow. Krickow now 2 points on the evening. As there's another chance and a big save there by Schneider. Show you that one again as I find that Ackerman picks up goal number 4 on the year. As we're back to action out in front. Save made Schneider. Rebound comes to the near wall. Basil chips it in deep. Fired back up top. Basil keeps in. Another shot goes over the top. Monica chips it out of the zone. Back to get it, Kirscher. Kirscher with a minute and 18 seconds and counting to go in the period. Ackerman had it, lost it. Poked back into the Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red zone. Basil plays it around to Ackerman, the most recent goal scorer. For the ball, that's intercepted by Krickow. Krickow moves in, nice move. Krickow shoots and scores! Christian Krickow. 3-0 Smithtown Hauppauge, a beautiful goal. Second of the game for Krickow. And that is his 11th of the year. Does a great job to come into the zone with speed. And a nice move to his forehand, good finish, 3-0. Smithtown Hauppauge goes up big early. That goal coming late in the first period. Puck comes around to Trevino. Kazarick comes over to give Trevino a bump. Lee trying to help out from the wing position. Comes back to Pardini, slap shot, pad save made Schneider. Rebound to Bow, that's blocked by Eilenberger. Tries to chip it out of the zone. It's not out. Nice play with Trevino. Trevino to the backhand. That's a beautiful goal. What a goal again from Drew Trevino. Look at the hands, the silky mitts on Trevino. Make it 4-0 in favor of Smithtown Hauppauge. You thought they were done. Final seconds of the period tick off. $4-0 Smithtown Hauppauge after one. Dominating performance thus far for the Bulls. As they're up big into the first intermission, you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League and LA Sports Network. Ryan Brownigan, and I'll be back for the second period right after this. Welcome back. Second period underway. Krickow plays that one across. Charles Krickow, or pardon me, that's his brother. Christian Krickow, 3-point night already as we're just one period in. It's 4-0 Smithtown Hauppauge leading Ward Melville. Freshman division game. Palomara fires this one across. Intercepted by Kirscher, who plays it across. Here's Ackerman. Scored his 4th goal of the year in that first period. Shot deflects out of play and into the netting. 13:33 to go here, second period. On a snowy Saturday night in February. I believe we're expecting 3 to 5 inches of snow. Shot deflects off the stick of TJ Kazarick over the net. Played in the far corner by Buscarino. Here's TJ Kazarick firing it around. Cut off by DeBow. And now on the ice is Solito. It's Buscarino, a new addition. Is Solito to the Bulls lineup tonight. TJ Kazarick, better late than never. Ward Melville able to get it out of the zone. Here's Knuth as Pardini falls down. Knuth, though, had already dumped the puck around. TJ Kazarick back to Knuth, trying to get it out in front. It's taken back by the Bulls and Ryan Buscarino. Chips in after. Gets around Kazarick. Now on the stick of Costa, a drive and a save made by Schneider. And he'll hold with 2:23 to go here in the second period. Still 4-0 in favor of Smithtown Hauppauge. Freshman, right? The Red Bulls. You got the offensive zone face-off. One in the defensive end by Ward Melville. Here is Pardini playing across to DeBow. Now Ackerman picks it up, joined by Hayes in the offensive zone. Ackerman goes down. Donnarumma with the defensive play. Shot comes from a sharp angle, is denied by Schneider. And we'll get a whistle. Face-off, fire, controlled by Ward Melville, fired up the near side by Donnarumma, cut off by Ackerman, but now the loose puck comes onto the stick of Szczepanik. The Bulls take it back. Ackerman pulls it back on his stick, now puts one out in front, went off something, they battle for it. Hayes with a couple of swings, and it kicks behind the net, where it's fired out by Matthew Braun onto the stick of Dylan DeBow. Plays it for Dylan Pardini. Now Ackerman, nice move Ackerman to get around the stick of Donnarumma. Diving effort, Donnarumma doesn't go. The shot is in the net. It found its way into the back of the net. 5-0 Smithtown Hauppauge, and Ackerman has his second of the night. Second of the night for Ackerman. In addition to that, it is Matthew Ackerman's 5th goal of the season. And so Smithtown Hauppauge, the commanding 5-goal lead. Here, early stages, second period. Wohlgemuth hasn't really been tested much at all tonight. Here's Kirscher cutting it. Nice move, Kirscher inside, outside, but unable to control it around Kazarick. Still able to get the puck and fire it over the top as the Bulls continue to assert their dominance, but now Kirscher, minor slip up, allows the Patriots to get out of the zone. Eilenberger to Knuth, and Knuth sending it into the Bulls' end of the ice. 10:45 to go now here in the second period. Comes up the near side. Buscarino. Pass underly brought in by Soletto. And Costa going the other way, picking up speed. In is Costa. Across, blocked by Eilenberger. Good defensive play by the Ward Melville defenseman. Tries to poke it out of the zone. It's kept in by Basile. And now Kersher pinching in to keep it in deep as TJ Kazarek wanted to get it out. Eilenberger tried to fire it around. The stick of Costa got in the way. Plays it back to Basile. Knocks it down, brings it back in. Stick handling down the wall, firing it around. First on it is Waldner. Waldner playing it around for Eilenberger. To the point, not out. Held in by Basile. Gets around Knuth. Basile. Challenged by Eilenberger now. In the far corner. Costa covering for the defenseman. Keeps it in for the moment. Now the puck ever so slightly exits the zone. Bulls have to touch up. Costa back on it in the neutral zone. It's been all Bulls so far here tonight. Costa tries to flip it toward the goal. Was knocked down in front. Another shot, long range, comes, blocked away by Schneider. Eilenberger's clearing attempt was fanned on. And now Kazarek picking up speed behind his net, rushes up the ice. TJ Kazarek flying through the neutral zone, trying to avoid a hit from Ackerman. Does. Ackerman, though, got a piece of him, and it was just enough to separate Kazarek from the puck. Now going the other way for the shot. A save made. That was Hayes with the shot. And sprawling to cover up the puck was goaltender Schneider. With 9:06 to go here in the second period. It's all Smithtown Hauppauge. They lead at 5-0. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LA Sports Network. If you want more Suffolk County High School Hockey League, I would recommend you follow us on Instagram at LA Sports Network. You'll find last night's best, BP's top 5 saves and goals of the week, as well as much more from all the teams we cover on Long Island and the city, if you count Columbia University. We also cover a little lacrosse then too. LALJ. Trying to look like he tried to go for the Michigan there, did Christian Krikow. As soon as he got it up on his stick, though, he was checked. Ackerman fires across. Hayes was on his backhand. Recovers off the boards. Back to the point. Now back for Hayes. Shot comes. Save made. Rebound loose out in front. Poked out of harm's way by Donnarumma. Down the ice. Here's Palomara. Palomara trying to force his way to the front. The puck is there, and no one's able to gather it in. And it's rescued by Christian Krikow, who gets it up for Ackerman. Ackerman in. Ackerman to the backhand. Oh, he just couldn't pull it through. Would have been a hat-trick goal for Ackerman. And now Palomara able to get it out. Trying to fight through it was Pardini. Donnarumma gives Ackerman a whack. And now it's intercepted by Jace Harms. Nonetheless, it's sent in by Hayes. Donnarumma back to get it. And Luke Donnarumma fires off the boards, not out. Shot from Pardini, blocked down out in front. Rebound is available. It's poked to the far wall. Hayes ridden to the wall by Donnarumma, who now fires it around. But it's Christian Krikow who gets there first. Actually popped over his stick and out of the zone. Scooped up and carried in by Dylan DeBow. DeBow's shot is denied by Schneider. Donnarumma comes out the far side, takes a hit from Krikow. Here's DeBow with Krikow right next to him. DeBow tried to center one. It's blocked by Donnarumma. Harms. Around Harms goes Ackerman. Shot fought off. Rebound. Score. Dylan DeBow cleaning up in front, makes it 6-0 in favor of Smithtown Hauppauge. Here, watch it again. Ackerman, or rather Krikow with the first shot. Save made, rebound. Swept into an empty net by Dylan DeBow. Ackerman and Krikow have 2 goals and an assist in the game. Oh, that was Ackerman going for the hat trick there, not Krickow. My apologies. So Ackerman the assist, as that shot is denied by Wohlgemuth, first he's seen in quite some time. The goal from DeBow is his third of the year, collects point number 5 of the season as well, does Dylan DeBow. Lee holding in, at least for the moment, on the near blue line, but now it's played out. One-time shot denied with the glove of Schneider as he robs Kirscher. Coming out the other way, looking for Donnarumma. Pass was in his skates. Back comes Kirscher and the Bulls. Kirscher on his backhand, gets around Eilenberger, shoots, and a save made by Schneider. Back up top to the point, Basil. Basil fires it down low. It's cut off by Eilenberger, who will flip it off the glass and not out. Held in by Basil once more, now picked up by Kaczmarek. TJ Kaczmarek trying to get around the defender, and a great play by Vincent Solito to not only take it away from Kaczmarek, but make a great effort to bring it up the ice as well. Back come Ward Melville for the moment, but the Bulls retake control. Buscarino cuts in the zone. Has it knocked off his stick, and it's played back out to the neutral zone, but a nice stick lift by Ryan Buscarino to push it right back into the Ward Melville end of the ice. Buscarino with Costa. Here comes Costa. Backhand pass for Buscarino, a little too far. Ackerman back on it. Moves in, looks over his options. Plays it back to Basil. One slap shot is cut down in front and fired out by Justin Lee, out to play at Wohlgemuth. Kirscher into the zone. Now Hayes takes the shot through traffic, save, rebound, score! Kirscher out in front. Knocks in goal number 7. The extra point is good. And Smithtown Hauppauge, a commanding lead as they score 4 in the first, 3 more here in the second. Kirscher will get the goal. And for Logan Kirscher, it's his 12th point of the year, his 7th goal of the season. Christian Krickow and the goaltender, Sean Wohlgemuth, picking up assists. For Wohlgemuth, it is his first point of the season. For the Smithtown Hauppauge Red Bulls netminder. That shot deflected by his own teammate Harms, and a great save by Schneider to fight that one off. Comes back out in front. Ricochet puck, still loose out in front. Spun back by Krickow, ends up in Hayes, and a great save made by the goaltender Schneider, fighting through all that traffic to come up with a big time stop. Here it is again. Ricochet puck bouncing around like a marble that was just dropped in a glass shop, and ping pong action as well, and the ball, or rather the puck here, ends up in Schneider. It's a great play. It's Costa going the other way, picking up speed through the neutral zone. Costa across, blocked by Braun, kicks behind the net. Braun, backhand pass behind Chaponik, who takes a bizarre hit from Costa, who was going past him, kept alive by Pardini, cuts to the middle, takes the shot, glove save made, rebound available, and scored. And putting the goal in the back of the net is Vincent Solito. It's his 3rd goal of the season, his 3rd point. And the 2-point conversion is good. It's 8-0 in favor of Smithtown Hauppauge, with 3:09 to go here in the second period. Here's TJ Kazarek trying to get something going for Ward Melville. Fires a shot toward Wolgemuth. It's sticked aside by the Bulls netminder. Picked up on the near side by Knuth, who plays it down low. Kirscher on it. TJ Kazarek checking Kirscher. Kirscher wards him off. Able to pick it up for Hayes. Chipped out of the zone by Ward Melville. Here comes TJ Kazarek. It's in the feet of Kirscher. Now back for Lee. Justin Lee moving in. Hits the brakes. Broken up from behind. Good back check from Ackerman. Ackerman's pass deflects in the zone. Christian Krickow, first one on it. Spun around by TJ Kazarek. Picked up on the far side by Basil. Basil, long shot save. Rebound save made by Schneider. Off the side of the net. Lee poking at it. Brings it around. Not out of the zone. Hayes kept it in. His shot blocked by Donnarumma. Eilenberger picking it up behind the net, chips it out the far side. Knuth trying to get there. Basil pinching in. Nice play by him. Keeps it in deep for the Bulls. Krickow pushing this one toward the middle. No one on the other end of it. Kirscher for Hayes out in front. Nobody home for the Bulls. Ackerman circling. Ackerman cutting in. Broken up. And now Knuth with Kazarek breakout for Ward Melville. Knuth to Kazarek. Fakes the shot. Takes it to the back end. Now forehand over the net. Good move by TJ Kazarek. Couldn't get the finish. Coming right off the boards, trying to make a play on it was Waldner. Back the other way. Slap shot over the net from Hayes. Solito had the puck. Lost it. Now TJ Kazarek cannot clear the zone. Intercepted by Ackerman, who goes down. And now the puck exits the zone. Kirscher fires it in. Eilenberger. Not out of the zone. Intercepted by Costa. His shot hitting the very top part of the glass as it deflected. And now Kazarek back on it. Kazarek tried to fire in. Solito got him from behind. Knuth trying to pinch it in further. It's taken out. Nice move. Here comes Kirscher. One-on-one. Gets around Eilenberger. Kirscher is denied by Schneider. Great rush up the ice from Kirscher. From that right defensive post. Pushed back into the Smithtown Hauppauge again, where it's cut off by Kirscher, who brings it around the net. Flips it out the near side. Taken back by Solito. Solito's shot blocked it away by Schneider, and that'll do it. 2 periods in the books. 4 goals in the first, 4 in the second for Smithtown Hauppauge. They lead 8-0. At the end of 2, you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Ryan Brown again, and I'll be back for the 3rd period. Welcome back to the Rinks in Hauppauge. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Ryan Browning, and along with our cameraman extraordinaire, Paul, on a snowy Saturday evening in February, where the Bulls have a commanding 8-0 lead. Here is Solito moving in, and a nice stop made by Schneider. The 8-goal advantage yields us a running clock for the final third period, unless Ward Melville can get on the board. Here is Solito, scored goal number 3 in that second period, rips a shot. It's gloved by Schneider. And we'll do it all over again to the left of the Ward Melville netminder. It's been a big night for Christian Krikow. 2 goals, 2 assists, and Matthew Ackerman, who has 2 goals, 1 assist. 4 and 3 points respectively. Pardini has 2 helpers. And even an assist coming from goaltender Wolgemuth. Here's Costa getting that one across to Buscarino. Back out in front. Regathered in by Costa, Joey Costa. Now to Buscarino. Cross, looking for the one-timer from Costa, but the puck ever so slightly deflects off the stick of Matthew Braun. So no dice there. Solito gets it back to the point. Moving in for a backhand shot is Alexander Lacido. Another new addition coming into the game late, as is Connor Krikow. One-time shot off the side of the net from Costa. Rebound comes around. They'll try to get it back to DeBow. He can't keep in. DeBow has a goal in the game. Dylan DeBow, as he notched his 3rd goal of the season. It's fired around to the near side. Hayes keeps in, throws it on goal, stopped by Schneider. Lee with the puck. Off his stick, off the side of the net. Rebound, backhand goal, hat-trick goal, Christian Krikow. It's 9-0 in favor of Smithtown Hauppauge. 5-point night for Christian Krikow, as he pulls ahead of Drew Trevino for most points on the team, as he's got a full house, 3 goals, 2 assists. An excellent night for Christian Krikow. And here he is now. Moves into the zone, gets around Lee. Sharp angle, try to play it out in front for Hayes. No dice there. Strong move by Ackerman. Ackerman, the other Bull on hat-trick watch. Ackerman spinning and losing control. Donnarumma couldn't get it away from Kersher, though, who fires it right back in. Eilenberger flipping it around to the near side. Final 11 and 17. Regulation time. Eilenberger again trying to clear it up the near wall, but it's blocked down by the captain Pardini, pinching in deep. Christian Krikow trying to get it to him. Donnarumma coming together with Krikow. Off the side of the net it goes, and it's fired out of the zone by the Patriots. Hayes has the puck, brings it up the near side. Sandwiched between TJ Kazarick and Luke Donnarumma. Pass comes in front, it's tipped right off the stick of Jake Hayes and goes into the glove of Ethan Schneider. Fascinating stuff. They actually say that Ethan Schneider has made 2 saves. Not sure how that happened, as we don't track shots on goal nor saves typically. And he certainly made well over 2. Slap shot Basile goes wide. At 68, Connor Krikow, who had the puck for a moment. Now Lucido pushing it up the boards, right back down it goes. Wolgemuth out to play it, maybe looking for his second assist of the game. Fires it up the wall. Costa just a little ahead of him. Basil banks it ahead, a little too far for Costa. Monica playing it back to Braun. Braun trying to steer it out of the zone, does. Szczepanik racing after it against Basil. Basil will get there first. Spin out of trouble. Into the zone goes Basil. Basil, nice move. Couldn't quite bring it around Jace's arms, but still he has the puck, does Basil. Justin Basil. And now Costa will backhand it down lower. Pass out in front, Basil one-timers, denied by Schneider. And Basil tapping the netminder after he made a great stop. And now Basil with the goal. It was not stopped by Schneider. I have been mistaken. Justin Basil with the goal. His fourth goal of the year. And it's Ackerman who picks up the assist. So Ackerman has a 4-point night. And Smithtown Hauppauge have hit double digits. They're up 10-0. Here's TJ Kazarick trying to get something going forward. Melville getting checked from behind by Hayes. He's trying to do it all himself. He cannot. Taken back now by Donnarumma. Nice little move by Donnarumma. Sets up Kazarick with the puck. Takes the shot and a save made by Wolgemuth. Aggressive was Wolgemuth there at the top of his crease to make the stop. Wristed now on for Knuth. Knuth moves in. Shoots over the net and wide. Trying to fire that one back out. Smithtown Hauppauge. Eventually here it comes. It's Krikow dropping it for Solido. Now back for Krikow, trying to get it back to Solido, and no dice there. Here comes Donnarumma. Slap shot from a ways away. Deflects off the stick of Wolgemuth and into the netting. Seven minutes remaining here in regulation. Smithtown Hauppauge with the 10 spot against Ward Melville. They'll move to 11-2-1 on the year, will Smithtown Hauppauge. And that'll put them 1 point behind East Islip. First place, however, East Islip will have the game in hand. East Islip just the one loss on the year. We get a whistle here for offside. One of the Smithtown Hauppauge losses came back on January 18th was to Longwood via forfeit. And they tied Sachem 2-2 on November the 27th. Again, a lot of spread out games here for the freshman division. There's still plenty of schedule left. Speaking of, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. Smithtown Hauppauge freshman red, they'll take on Middle Country on Monday the 17th. And that's the game after this one. And then a huge game against East Islip on the 24th. That'll be first and second place going at it, or at least as it currently stands, as that one's poked away by Schneider. And after that, they'll take on KPC and then St. Anthony. They don't label what freshman team it is from St. Anthony. I believe they have to. Take a quick peek at the standings. No, St. Anthony just have the one freshman team. I swore they had two. I think they have two JV teams. So St. Anthony, that's a great matchup as well against the Friars. Always is, Smithtown versus St. Anthony. And then they finish the year against Northport and Eastport South Manor ESM. Here's Lee. Shot goes wide, off the boards, good chance, and it doesn't go. Giving that one a good run was Knuth. Here's Donnarumma trying to move in. Kazarick there as well. And instead taken back by Buscarino, who's not yet on the score sheet tonight. Ryan Buscarino, he's trying to get on it, as is Jake Hayes. Of all the players who have played the entire game, those two are the only without a point who are on the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls. Here's Hayes. Shot deflects behind the net. Buscarino gets it on the far side, working on Lee. Donnarumma comes over as well. Puck still got to Hayes, who put it out in front. It's intercepted by Kazarick. Here comes TJ Kazarick. Fires across, hoping for Knuth. He battles Solito. It's now intercepted by Waldner. Kazarick, though, is deep in the zone, so still offside or Ward Melville for the final 3:18 and counting. Ward Melville's remaining schedule. They play Middle Country after this on the 21st of February. And on March 3rd, they'll take on East Islip. March 7th, KPC. The 11th, St. Anthony. They finish up their season against Northport Huntington. And then against the other Smithtown Hauppauge team, Smithtown Hauppauge freshman Blue. As the playoff picture drifts further and further out of sight for Ward Melville, as they currently sit in 11th place, tied with Longwood at 4-9 with 8 points. I don't believe this is updated because winning last night was Northport Huntington against Smithtown Hauppauge freshman Blue. There it is, it's updated now. So yeah, so Northport Huntington are in 9th place, or rather 8th place with a 7-6 record. That's one spot ahead of Smithtown Hauppauge freshman Blue, who now find themselves out of the playoffs. Middle Country 7-5-1, occupies 7th place. Long shot steered away by Schneider. Final minute 25, and we'll get a penalty. What do you think we got here, Paul? Knuth goes off. Hard to believe, but that is the game's only penalty. And it's a roughing call against Jordan Knuth. It's been nothing but goals for Smithtown Hauppauge on the stat sheet here tonight. Ackerman toward the net, sticked away by Schneider. Final 40. Behind the net, here's Eilenberger. Off the wall and out of the zone. And there's Wolgemuth doing his best Timmy Sandpickler impression. Now back to Wolgemuth, who will pass it across to Lucido. Tipped in by Ackerman. Buscarino in after it. Buscarino around the net. Back up top to Lucido. Lucido takes the shot. It's partially blocked. Lucido gets it back. Ackerman calling for it. He wants that hat trick. He'll give it a shot here. It's blocked down in front. Diving play to get it back to him for the shot. One-timer looking for Solito out in front, and that'll do it. Dominating a 10-0 victory for Smithtown Hauppauge. They left no doubt in this one. From start to finish, nothing but pure dominance for the Smithtown Hauppauge freshman Red Bulls as they move to 11-2-1 on the year. 1 point behind first place, the East Side Slip, and that will do it for our coverage here tonight on a snowy Saturday night. I'm Ryan Brannigan from a very happy, very enthusiastic cameraman Paul. We wish you all a very good night.